Welcome to Please Drink Responsibly.
Did you?
No, I've never been.
Oh, so
you didn't get laid in Hawaii.
You didn't get laid or laid.
No.
Wow, that's so disappointing.
On 2 levels.
Yeah, I got this shirt as a gift, dude.
Well, you shouldn't wear it, poser.
Well, whoever gave it to you should have fucked you in Hawaii.
Was it your parents?
Your parents?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should have fucked you.
Yeah, in Hawaii.
No.
You're right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Please Drink Responsibly podcast. I was not going to say something else. And this week I bring Bevy, and I decided to batch a cocktail because we haven't done that yet.
Nice
that sounds
cocktail.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Yeah, so this is going to be like somewhere between, I don't know, it's like it's a spicy tiki drink because I felt inspired to make something spicy, but I feel like I can't really think of many spicy tiki drinks. So I
agree with that.
I don't
Most
have
tiki drinks are not spicy.
Yeah, and I thought of this while I was like awake at like 2 a.m. last night.
Well, how about this? I'd like to taste it.
Yeah.
And then you tell us what's in it.
Yeah.
And then we'll try to come up for a name for it.
All right.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Thanks for your hard work and labor.
Thank
Keegan.
you.
Thanks for being laborious. It does smell really good, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's delicious.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, it has just a nice little kick on the back of your throat.
Well,
but it like finishes sweet.
Yep.
That's good.
There's a lot going on in there. Not too much. So I'll tell you how I made it at work, and then I'll tell you how I made it here. I think the version I made at work might be a little better.
Okay.
But the version I made here works better for batching it, I suppose. So it's spiced rum, lime juice, simple syrup, Ancho Reyes chili liqueur, coconut puree, and a couple dashes of peach bitters.
Nice.
And that's how I did it at work.
Yeah. Then
after I left, I couldn't find peach bitters, so I just did a little bit of peach schnapps, and instead of Ancho Reyes, I used there's a brand called True Mixology, and they make a bunch of different modifiers and things like that. It's made by mixologists for mixologists, so they can make it in big batches, and they sell it for like dirt cheap. And I got a smoked jalapeno liqueur.
I like it's reminiscent of a Ancho Reyes though.
It's very similar to Ancho Reyes,
it gives you the same feeling that Ancho Reyes does.
It's got and fresh jalapeno. I forgot to say I put fresh jalapeno in the cocktail.
Nice.
And I did that for our batch as well. But instead of peach bitters, I just used a little bit of peach schnapps, whatever I had left in my bottle. About 100 milliliters for those of you who don't know. And then I used that True Mixology stuff. And then instead of coconut puree, I used Coco Lopez. So
yeah, this is good.
It's like somewhere between like a pina colada and a spicy margarita.
Yeah. Yep. It gives me those vibes. I like how it starts spicy, finishes sweet, but this very much is like, I feel like I want to drink this in the Amazon rainforest. It's like the vibe it gives me. Like I want to be in a jungle. I want to be at a jungle bar, and then I order this drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to serve this drink with like, you know how they flip the lime husk inside out and fill it with 151? Yeah. It's just like, something like that.
Like this drink inside of a coconut.
Yeah. On fire.
Yeah, on fire though, so you know it's spicy.
Is there a cocktail called a Tiki Torch?
I don't know, but that's a good name for this. If there's not, I don't know. I've never heard of it. This Tiki. Wow, you might have nailed name first T.
I know, right?
Tiki Torch is like perfect.
Let's find out.
Or Fire Breather.
Fire Breather's good too.
Yeah.
Or I guess we could just call it a luau.
Or remember that disgusting ass cocktail you made at our job the other week?
The one that tasted like carpet
Marla's
water?
breath.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, and I called it smoke detector because it tastes like you just fucking smoked a cigarette and then drank something.
Yeah, so I made this delicious cocktail the other day. Someone told me to make him a cocktail that you would drink if you hate yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know exactly what to
Keegan
do.
nailed it.
And
it was disgusting.
It was drinkable though.
It was drinkable.
But it was
But like when you took a
disgusting.
sip, you're like, ugh. But you're like, I kind of want to figure out what's in it. So
Yeah.
you wanted to take another sip.
I kind of nailed exactly what
Yeah,
it was.
it was pretty good.
It was like Fernet Menta, Lafroy, doodly doot doot doo, some dashes of walnut bitters. I did it Manhattan style.
Yeah. Oh, man, it was rough.
It tasted like if you guys have ever been to a casino, which I know a lot of people who don't live in Vegas have probably never been to a casino. But just imagine a grungy hotel where hookers ash their cigarettes out on the casino room floor, and then you spilled some whiskey on it, and you just went right across the floor. It tasted just like that.
kind of. Just tasted like it tasted like it was burnt. It was like a burnt cocktail, like you put it on a fucking grill and forgot about it, and then you
Put it over ice.
put it in a blender and put it on ice.
Put it in the blender.
Put it in the blender.
I mean, there is a cocktail called a Tiki Torch, but it
Not
doesn't
anymore.
seem like it doesn't seem like
It's not like a classic cocktail.
no.
Some dude just made it and was like, put it on the internet.
Right. It's not on liquor.com.
No, yeah, Tiki Torch is perfect for this.
So that's
Yeah,
what- that's what
dude,
we're
I like this a lot actually.
It's pretty fucking good.
yeah, this is really good.
And it's pretty easy to recreate. I might low key put this one in my pocket and pitch this one at the next meeting.
What spice rum did you use that for in this?
Sailor
specifically?
Jerry.
You did?
Both times.
Nice.
Because
I like Sailor Jerry.
yeah, for a spiced rum, it's great.
Yeah.
I brought some more stuff from home when I had to run home real quick so I could make more for the party because after
Nice.
this we are doing a game night.
Game night.
We're gonna play some games. I asked Zach which ones. He said I don't know.
Medium, incoherent.
Probably
Maybe
medium.
Mario Party if Jacob brings Mario Party.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I looked up some facts about Sailor Jerry just because this is a cocktail, not a spirit.
It's based off of a sailor.
His name was
Jerry?
first name.
I don't know.
You should
Why?
Norman.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to all the Normans in the world, bro. We're a dying breed, dude. I'm keeping that shit alive.
His name is
brother.
Norman Sailor Jerry Collins. His name actually isn't Sailor Jerry at all. It's
Norman
Norman Collins.
Collins.
Just like your name isn't really Norman.
Yeah, that's my middle name, but it's
Maybe his middle name is
cooler than
Jerry.
Anthony, so.
Yeah. Let's see. It comes from the U.S. Virgin Islands and is influenced by a Caribbean rum. That's kind of cool. I didn't know it was a U.S. thing. And that's pretty much it. It's like key notes are going to be vanilla and cinnamon. It is definitely a spiced rum. Normally, if you're going to make a spiced rum, you'll just take like a nice bland Jamaican or Blanco rum and you can spice it up yourself if you want. But
You put spice in it.
yeah, clove, allspice, cinnamon, whatever. But Sailor Jerry
Posh,
does
scary,
a pretty good job.
any of those.
Captain Morgan, on the other hand, very good. Fuck. Captain Morgan, that was a good Spice Girls joke.
That wasn't.
Who's the one Spice Girl that's not a Spice Girl?
Ice Spice?
Yes.
Yeah, put a little ice spice in it.
She's not a Spice Girl.
No, she's not.
I didn't know that.
She thick as hell, though, boy. I don't think she's very attractive, but damn, is she thick.
We don't like her, right? She's like a bad person or something.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
If she is, I don't know
Oh,
of
okay.
it.
I
don't
just
think
saw-
she's a bad person. Maybe she did something fucked up.
I just saw a bunch of people talking shit on the internet, but haters are always.
And you're
gonna hate.
you're coming into the pop culture section of Please Drink Responsibly.
Yeah, as far as I know, everybody hates Ice Spice.
She's 24 years old.
Oh shit, that's what's up. Definitely not a Spice Girl. I didn't know that.
She got sued for one of her songs,
So she's,
but that
famous.
doesn't seem like a bad thing.
No, that's fine. You can get sued for. I think once you start receiving hate, that means you've made it.
Yeah, it looks like she doesn't. There's no negative things that come up about her when you Google her, so I'm gonna say it must have not been that bad if it was something.
All right, it's not. She didn't like Diddy anybody or anything
No,
like that,
no,
but
I don't think so.
I think
We
she
would-
might have just
I
been a
think we
bitch a
would
couple
know.
times,
Yeah,
which is fine. You're
but that's
allowed to be
okay,
a
dude.
bitch.
Honestly, I feel like, dude, if I was famous and I had like paparazzi on me and shit all the time, I would be such a dickhead, bro. Like just because I would be.
You
telling
already
those-
are, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
So like, amplify that though. Amplify my dickheadness. Make it more. Like, dude, I'd be shitting on fucking paparazzi.
if you were famous.
Yeah, like if paparazzi were really like outside my house, or like I went into a store and then I came out the store and there motherfuckers like, hey man, I'd be like, dude, I will literally fuck you up. Like I wouldn't handle it. So I totally I get any celebrity that's ever lashed out at the paparazzi. For all the ones that didn't, like, they got to be some level of crazy.
Tobey Maguire got a lot of like backlash for the one time that he lashed out at paparazzi. They were like, he was getting out of his car, just doing something. And they were like,
yeah, there's some extremes where like motherfuckers be hitting paparazzi with their car and stuff.
I still get it.
Paparazzi, you shouldn't be in front of a fucking moving a car that you know is about to move. So get the fuck out the way. 2. Like, that's a little extreme. Maybe don't hit a guy with your car, but like honk a bunch.
To me, paparazzi aren't even people. They're just like chickens that roam wild in LA with cameras.
Yeah.
And if you've been to LA, this is just speaking for everybody. If you've ever been to LA and you just walk around, everybody has their phone out all the time taking pictures of everything. There's always cameras everywhere waiting to see somebody.
I mean, LA is also filled with so many tourists too, so there's just like constant people on their phone.
The entire city is constantly under surveillance, either voluntarily or not. You know.
Yeah.
And you aren't people to me. Get off your phone. Just enjoy. Just live. Just live. Damn it,
dude. Yeah, I made it kind of a rule for myself going forward. Where like when I go to I've been doing this for the past like 2-3 years now. Just because I used to be on my phone so much at concerts where like you film it.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I do enjoy having videos of it after, but I would much rather just be there when the concert's happening. I'd much rather just watch usually I'm at a concert because it's one of my favorite artists, so I'd much rather just be there watching my artist than like be there focusing on recording, watching it through my phone, and then afterwards being able to look at it. I'd rather just be there in the moment. So I just started putting my phone away at all concerts.
Dude, and I went to a Day to Remember or whatever, and I recorded, it's my favorite band. It was at a really cool venue. I was like, I want to remember this moment, and I was recording it. And then I listened back, and all I can hear is me fucking yelling the lyrics.
Yeah.
I sound like shit.
Yeah.
I am not a singer, but everybody around me probably thought I was because I was just fucking belting it. And I'm kind of embarrassed when I watch the videos. I'm like, Keegan, you don't need to be singing this loud.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. My heart took me that way.
No, facts. I'd get that way, though. I like to, if I know the lyrics to a song, I'll yell them at a concert.
But when I go back on the recordings, I'm like, all I hear is
your voice.
And my voice kind of sucks. That's why I have a podcast, to torture everybody else.
Yeah, one of
my stupid voice.
One of the most recent concerts I went to was a band that I knew nothing about. It was a band Crystalite called Local Natives, but I didn't go on my phone once. I was like, I don't know these guys, but like I'll try to know them. And now I listen to their music all the time because I went to the concert and I enjoyed I enjoyed myself. They were great performers. Their music was good, and I was like, dude, was awesome. I was like, I had a great time. I literally got to know a brand new music group while I was at their concert, and now I listen to their music all the time.
That's cool, man.
And that like amplified how I like them for sure, because I'm like, I didn't have any stigma going into it, and I just I was like, I'm just gonna try to enjoy myself because I didn't know what to expect. I was like, I'm gonna give them a shot, and then they were incredible, and I was like, this is awesome. Now I have a new band I like. So
yep.
Yeah,
I do the same thing at rock concerts all the time. I'll go for the headliner, but if I don't know the openers or anything like that, but I'm giving them a chance, and I often find that I enjoy a lot of music.
Dude, the opener at that concert too, the Local Natives concert, is this woman named, I hope I say it right, Uwade. She came out by herself with a guitar, played acoustic guitar and sang, and she had one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard in my life. And I ended up following her on like social media and like her SoundCloud and stuff. She only has like 6 songs out or something, but she's like an incredible artist. She literally just sang and played the guitar the whole time. And I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy. I was like, this is crazy. I'd never even heard of her before, but she was touring with the band, and I was like, dude, fuck yeah. They even sang a song together like halfway through the main band set. That shit was tight, dude.
Hey, Zach, what's the last live performance you went to? Like, not an EDM show.
And not one that you did.
Right, not one that you've
not
done.
Counting a Prismac DJ sesh.
But like a full-on musician, artist.
That's not EDM.
That's not EDM, correct.
Probably Life is Beautiful, like a long time ago. And I know that's probably not a great answer because that's like a music festival that also has EDM artists at it and stuff.
that counts.
But,
That counts.
But you saw
yeah.
other artists.
Yeah, I think I saw Chance the Rapper and Kill the Machine, right?
Who's someone
Rage
that
Against the
Rage
Machine?
Against the Machine.
Rage
Sorry,
Against the
I don't know
Machine.
why I said Kill it.
Who's someone
yeah.
that you would love to see live that you haven't already? Like if they came into town, you'd be like, you know what? I'm down to go see that show.
Like you wanted me to give you like my top person that I'd want to see if I could see right now.
Person, band, whatever.
Let me look through my shit, dude. Let me fucking let me dig into the crates real quick, dude, because I got a lot of music on here, bro.
And then I'll follow up real quick. What's the best concert that everybody's been to? What is your best musical experience? You can include EDM. It's okay.
Probably just one of the EDCs, dude. The best.
Particularly whose set, though?
Mellow Death. That was a good one, bro.
Mellow Death?
Yeah, it was Marshmello and Sudden Death. They went
Ah.
back to back, dude. It was crazy.
Gotcha.
That was bangers from start to finish. I don't know, probably A$AP Rocky. Maybe that's a good one.
I've seen him live like 3 times now, I think, and he's very good.
I've just
Nice.
been revisiting his
He's really
his old albums and stuff, and I'm
You
like,
listen to his new song he put out like a month ago?
No.
Dude, it's fire. It's hella
But
fire.
yeah, I've just been listening to like old A$AP Rocky again recently, and just going back. It takes me back to high school. This album,
Like Pesos, like
Live,
that
Love
old?
A$AP, yeah, that
Yeah.
like the 2010, 2011 sort of like A$AP Rocky when he was like on the come up, you know.
Yeah. Well,
that
Long Live
album-
ASAP, Live Last ASAP, and what's the other
Live,
one?
Love A$AP.
Yeah, something like that.
Trilla's on it, dude.
That
That
run
song
of
fucks.
mixtapes is fire, bro.
That song fucks so hard, Trilla. That's a fucking banger, right?
That run
there.
of mixtapes is just fucking sick.
I don't know. That's just one artist that I'm just naming off the top of my head because recently I've been.
He is really
Running
good
through
live,
his
though.
shit, you know?
I've seen
I
him.
love
He was
that.
at the last 2 Flognaws I went to, and then I saw him somewhere else. I saw him at another festival, and he's been fantastic at all of them. He's very good.
Who's someone that you really enjoy, but then you saw him live and you're like, fuck, you
Dude,
kinda suck.
Don Tolliver.
Who?
Don Tolliver. He's like a current. You've probably heard 1 or 2 of his songs.
Okay.
He's like a current, like, he's kind of like rappy, but he's like melodic. Like, it's almost like he's sing rapping, if that makes sense. And I actually enjoy his music. And then I saw him live at, I think it was Day in Vegas, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever the last one was. And dude, he was like the worst live performer I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
And it turned me off. Like, I don't even want to listen to his music anymore because I'm like,
You don't sound
it
like
just
that.
sound. No, it's not even. He didn't even sing his songs. He got up on stage, jumped up and down, and did ad libs for like 45 minutes, and then walked off the stage.
Damn.
And I was like, dude, you didn't even fucking try. Like, it seemed like he was just there for the money, and that made me be like, well, you don't even care about your music probably then, so why would I care about your music?
Right.
And just like kind of pulled all the. Because I actually like how he sounds. He has a really cool sound. His voice is cool, and he does cool melodic stuff. And then, yeah, you see him live, and he's just fucking dog shit. He ruined it for me.
Zach,
Or that might have been Life is Beautiful, actually.
is there anybody you've seen that you've just been thoroughly disappointed by their performance?
Not really. I don't think so.
Not even at EDC or any other festivals that you've been to? You know, nobody just doesn't show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, for example, Carnage, maybe? I don't know. He just didn't show up, though.
yeah, I guess that's sure.
It's, like,
I guess he
disappointing.
just didn't show up. Yeah,
Oh.
so
I like Carnage.
I played Havasu Spring Break in like 2017.
I think
or
that was the
something
year I
like
was
that.
there, right?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
that year,
Yeah.
the
Were you
headliner.
Yeah, that's the year I went with.
Yeah,
my
that was when
ex
I
and
first
Al-
met Norm.
And then
Was in Havasu.
our friend Adrian and Aldina, we all went.
Yeah.
Did you guys go the same week that we went?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe, but I didn't know you at all then.
Huh.
But like didn't
I had known
didn't you
of
say,
Zach.
Didn't you say that like we like met that night?
So yeah, the night I think so,
Yeah.
because we went because of Danny,
Yeah.
and I think Danny, you did a set, and then you came off stage, and you like were talking to Danny, and Danny introduced us. I think.
Yeah.
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 Did you go back for the silent disco?
No, that was Too Short. Was that year?
Yes, Too Short.
Yeah,
did
so
play that
no,
year.
we just stayed for like Too Short, and then that was it.
Okay.
We didn't do
Yeah.
anything else other than that like room that everyone was playing in. I didn't do a silent
Yeah.
disco or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was like later at night after the main event.
Okay.
They ended up doing a silent disco.
No, I think like Too Short came out, and then I think the girl I was with was like hammered, so we just went back to our hotel room.
And as a fan, Zach, as a fan of Prismac, that silent disco is probably my favorite set. Just because it was so cool. There were two DJs basically playing against each other. It was a fight. It wasn't a fight. It was a fight.
It was like I was on one end of the room and he was on the other end of the room, and you had two stations that you could switch on in your headphones, and the headphones like displayed that with like the color, you know.
It
So
was
it's
fire.
blue
It was
and
like
red
either
or
blue.
That's fire. That's super cool.
And Zach was blue, and the other guy was red. And at first, everybody was on red because this guy had a little more clout and following, I think. And Zach was still newer to the game. And then just slowly over time, you see everybody start switch. The red just starts fading fast, and everybody starts switching over to blue. And then you walk outside because it's a silent disco and it's wireless headphones. You can be anywhere you want in the whole venue. There's everybody outside waiting in lines for food, blah, 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 and everybody's just blue. The whole fucking place is blue, minus this guy's, like, tight clique that are staying red. And it was just cool to watch everybody transition over and then stay over.
It's fire.
yeah, bro.
It's
It
fire.
felt very Scott Pilgrim versus the World / a Demon Head type
Yeah.
beat, you know. Because I was like looking at the other guy across the thing, and I was like, I wonder what he's playing right now.
Low key, right?
It's like, but I was like, I had to stay focused, bro. I had to stay in tune. I was all like, I got.
Could your headphones also switch, or were you like plugged in?
No, because
Okay.
the headphones that I was wearing were the ones that were plugged into the mixer to make sure that I was like mixing.
Because that'd be
everything
cool if you also
properly.
just kept like the wireless headphone on the side.
right.
You're like, let me hear.
Let me hear what
Let me
you
just
got.
figure it out.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is dog shit.
No.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But to get back to the initial prompt of the question, the night that I was playing, DJ Carnage was supposed to play, and he wasn't happy with the numbers that the show had pulled, so he just didn't show up and just didn't perform.
Yeah,
Honestly, though, there were not that many people.
there were
No.
not.
There were not.
I understand it.
Yeah, so like,
Still kind of a dick move, though.
I mean, if he already got paid, I'd be like, why not?
Right.
But like,
Even if you haven't gotten paid, there's
no,
people
but
there to
yeah,
see
if you agreed to the money,
yeah.
that means it was enough money for you to play.
Yeah.
So you should have just showed up and played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I get not
I
having a
get it.
turnout.
Yeah, because
I had no
But put your
problem.
ego aside.
Too Short didn't give a fuck.
I had no problem with it though, because they ended up giving me an extra 45 minutes
Nice.
of his time slot. He was supposed to play for an hour and a half, and so they gave me fucking an extra 45 minutes because like basically when the show was starting, they told the guy before like, hey, like the opener, he was all like, hey, so Carnage isn't showing up. Is there any way that you could play for another 45 minutes on top of your thing? So then my set got pushed back 45 minutes, and then I ended up playing another 45 minutes, and then...
That guy ran out of music, though.
Did he?
Yeah, he didn't have
Yeah.
enough. So they put you on earlier, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
And then you played
But I
45
ended
minutes
up-
longer.
Yeah, but I ended up playing like way longer than my initial hour time slot. I think I might have played for like 2 hours that night. Or
Well,
something like that.
Good
And
thing
then
you were ready.
And then on top of that, I had to play for the fucking silent disco too. So like in total, I spent like probably like fucking 3 hours on stage that night, dude.
That's crazy.
Yep. And you killed all 3 hours.
Yep. That's right, dude.
That was fun.
To all my DJs out there, make sure you got enough music in case the guy before you is a fucking dumbass and doesn't have enough music. Which is such a weird thing too, because why does that happen so often? Like, that's not the first time that's happened. That's happened at least 4 or 5 times throughout like the course of my career. And even just when I played Infect at We All Scream, the guy before me tells me, "Hey, I need you to go on right now. I ran out of music," and I was like,
You didn't bring music.
I was like,
to
you
your
only
concert?
have 45 minutes worth of fucking. You only have an hour.
Cut it off
worth of
right at
music.
45 minutes. You're like, don't need any more
And
than
it's
that.
and it's
That's
crazy
like
to
20
me.
songs.
It's crazy to me because I always prep like way more music than I need, and then by the time the show is done, I'm like, damn, dude, I forgot to play this song and I forgot to play this song. You know what I mean? Because I try and just freestyle for the most part.
So all that works is you got everything on a USB drive,
yeah.
I assume, and you plug your USB drive into whoever's computer is.
No,
running.
not
It's
even
like
into
right
the
to the
computer.
deck.
You plug it
it's
into the CDJs.
right into the CDJ.
Okay, so what does the computer do for it? I see a lot of people with laptops up there.
Yeah. Well,
What does that do?
That's because it all depends on how you want to play.
Do
Record
some
box-
people plug their computers into the CDJs?
Yes, more or less to like they plug it into the mixer, not the CDJ itself.
Okay.
Through like another USB cable, basically. But yeah, then people that are doing that are doing a number of options. Like you can do like Ableton Live, which is where it's like it's hooked up to like all of your controllers. So that's when people bring on a keyboard and they bring on an MPC pad and they have like all this other equipment up there because they're doing like an analog gear show. And then besides that, they can just plug in their laptop and play off of Serato, but that's not as common these days because you have to have an SRT mixer, which costs like another like X amount of dollars. It's a little more expensive version of your standard CDJ set. So that you can plug in your computer to the mixer, and it's not even the CDJs that are more expensive. It's the mixer itself that becomes more expensive.
Okay, because I don't know much about the technical side of all this. I just know at a lot of rap concerts I go to, because that's what I mainly listen to. Most of those guys, like openers, everything, they walk on and off stage with a laptop.
Yeah.
So they're like the guy. The only thing they change is whoever's DJing for the rapper. He unplugs his laptop, walks off. A new guy walks on, plugs in his laptop, and he's like looking for the tracks.
Yeah,
it seems like,
and that's probably a Serato sort of situation.
Okay,
but yeah, like you can DJ a huge amount of ways, but the classic norm of
That's me.
the situation in like EDM especially is everybody just uses Record Box, which is just a tool that processes all of your music.
Okay.
And then compresses it in a way that the CDJ can read it.
Okay.
And that's the norm of like the norm of the EDM scene.
That
these
makes
days.
sense.
It's because it's so convenient. Why would you want to bring a bulky ass laptop that could shut off in the middle of you playing instead of just bringing a USB, plugging it in, and now all of your music is like processed and everything like super easy
So
to go.
the CDJ must have a decent interface for you to be able to select songs and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a whole screen on it, and then like it has like your standard shit, like a back button.
Because like you said, you usually like freestyle.
Yeah.
So you're just like looking through your songs, and you're like, what do I want to transition into?
Yeah,
BPM
because basically you just like you plug in your USB, and then on the screen that's on the CDJ, there are screens on like the top of both of them basically that are like little windows, right? And you'll go in there and it'll display your whole library. There's a little wheel on the side that you just turn to the right, it goes down, turn to the left, it goes up, and then you push it in, and that's how you select a song.
And you can like pre-queue songs, I assume, right?
Yeah. And like that's the cool thing about Record Box is like it takes all of the technology of like hot queuing so that you can like just click like the A button on the CDJ and it immediately flies back or forward to the exact point in the song that you're like hitting on, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, but basically it has a really good interface for searching for music and all that stuff through your CDJ or through your USB.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
When DJs, most likely they only have like 2 CDJs, but when you go to bigger festivals, they have 4.
Yeah.
Is that just to load up 4 songs at the same time, or? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that answers that question.
Pretty much.
But why? I don't know. Just to have more options available to you at the time.
Yeah, and it's also like
having two
especially in EDM, it's not so much as far as like hip hop shows and stuff like that, because that's not really how it works. Like you're not making
hip hop shows. You just play one song, you stop it, and then you play.
and then
the
you
next
play
song.
the next song.
Yeah.
And there's really
no mixing.
hardly any DJing whatsoever to
not
it.
at all.
Granted, there are
Unless they
excellent
scratch.
hip hop DJs and stuff, but the having the 4 CDJ blocks is because people will do, especially in EDM, they'll do like all sorts of crazy shit. It just basically expands the opportunity of what you can do. Some DJs will put like an acapella for a song and sync it up to the other song so that they can play it on top of it and like mess around with that acapella. Or especially in like rhythm and dubstep and stuff, you do like double drops and triple drops and like sometimes quadruple drops, which is just a little crazy for me.
Much.
But
A lot going on.
but yeah, it's so that essentially like you can
3
have
is
your,
okay. You throw one more, and dude, what the fuck,
yeah,
bro?
it's like it's a
Chill
little,
out,
it's a lot
man.
to
Nobody
juggle
needs
there.
to listen to 4 songs at the same time. Not a single person.
But yeah, so that's basically why there's always like usually 4 CDJs, is because in EDM there's lots of like, especially in the dubstep scene, there's lots of people who do double drops and triple drops and stuff like that. So it's like it just allows them to have the option to, you know, whatever. Plus it doesn't hurt to have, if one CDJ fails, now you have 3 other ones, you know.
How often does that happen? And there's a lot of
it
technical
does.
errors that happen at EDM
Yeah.
shows. It seems almost every show there's one thing that goes wrong at least.
Mm-hmm.
But how often are, main equipment, CDJs and mixers, just completely failing?
I mean, it happens. I don't really know if I can put like a specific amount on it, but like CDJs are just like anything else. CDJs will overheat and shut off. You know?
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, because they're running for like what 3, 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes in a row.
sometimes
That's a long
12
time.
hours.
Yeah.
Like and
Yeah,
even in those sorts of environments, like especially at EDM festivals, they have a second set of CDJs that are usually like very close by. Because if something like that happens, they won't hesitate, because they have like a stage manager who literally their job is, if anything goes wrong with the CDJs, they have to like immediately jump into action and figure out what's going on so that they can get the show back going. And sometimes they'll do full gear switches, like at EDC this last year or 2 years ago, I can't remember. They had Subtronics on the main stage, and it was raining. And even though they have something that's like shielding it a little bit, like it's fucking Mother Nature, like water finds a way sometimes if there's going to be an opening, you know what I mean? So like the CDJs started skipping and malfunctioning and shit. They ended up having to cut the show for 5 minutes so that they could go in and like re-shield the CDJs with the way that the rain was moving, and replace the CDJs that were now up there kind of malfunctioning because water was getting on them.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, there's just that extra element when it comes to DJing of the technology always being able, and you got to be able to survive and adapt on the fly. You know?
Mm-hmm. That's right, baby. That's what separates the men from the boys. You know?
Respect.
Also, a lowered scrotum
Yes.
usually helps justify which ones are
Yes.
going to be men and which ones are boys still. That's usually how I tell.
How many unlowered scrotums have you seen, Keegan?
Not many.
Okay, should be 0.
I was a boy once.
Yeah, I'm talking about recent. I'm talking about like in your
recently,
adulthood.
like
0.
like 4 or 5.
Okay, that's too many.
Yeah.
You gotta lower that number.
Well, I wasn't trying to.
You can't lower it anymore.
I was
Can't
just like, "Are
unsee
you
'em.
a boy or a man?" And they were like, "Here's my balls."
No kid.
I was
no
like,
kid is
"Shit,
ever.
that's a boy."
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, wow, wee,
Hey,
wow.
yo. I feel like I just learned so much about DJing.
I did. I
I didn't know.
That was like a masterclass.
Yeah, literally.
Justin.
Yeah, dude. Should we put this whole episode on Patreon?
Should we?
Let's cut it.
cancel this and just become DJs?
Dude, we should, dude. Fuck, I just learned so
Yo,
much.
I'm hosting lessons, bro. If anybody wants some lessons on DJing, music production, you hit my line.
DM.
At Prismac. I'll fucking
DM Prismac.
I do charge money, but I also got the skills to pay the bills, baby. So
He does.
you just you hit my line.
That says do a handstand. I just spun the wheel.
Don't
Yeah.
do a handstand.
You should take that home with you.
So everybody go
You
ahead
can have
and
the wheel.
What am I
I
going
don't want the
Oh,
wheel.
you
He
should
doesn't
bring
want
the
the wheel.
wheel, because if we go to your house on Friday nights, it'd be fun to have a wheel for fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do
We
a
can
shot, do a
some-
shot, do a 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 shot.
Don't do a shot. Do a shot. Do a shot. Do a shot. Yeah.
Send
yeah.
a nude to your ex. Do a
Yeah.
shot, do a shot, do a shot.
Krista would get so mad if I got the nude one.
It doesn't have to be your nude.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Loophole. So I have to do a handstand. For all you listeners at home, go ahead and close your eyes. If you're on YouTube, close your eyes as well. And this is me doing a handstand. Here we go.
Whoa, dude. Keegan, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay, wow.
Dude, that was impressive.
Did you see how I did a push-up with a clap?
Dude, that was crazy.
That was really good.
I didn't even know you could. I didn't know that was physically possible.
Yeah, I backflipped out of that, too. That was cool.
I didn't see anything.
Really?
Nope.
You should have. Were you closing your eyes when I told you to close your eyes?
Yes.
Ah, that'll do it.
That's why you didn't see anything.
I said people at home, you were supposed to watch. It's okay. It's okay. But I hope
It's okay.
everyone
Zach
at
got
home.
laid in Hawaii, so we're all good.
He didn't, actually. Fun
fuck.
fact
Yeah.
about Zach, he has not
I've
been
never-
laid in Hawaii.
Never been to Hawaii.
I've been to Hawaii once.
Yet somehow I have a Hawaiian shirt that says I got laid in Hawaii.
Spelled
Laid.
L-A-I-D.
L-E-I-D.
Oh.
L-E-I-E-D.
E-I-D-D-D.
I want to make a
Leod.
Hawaiian shirt and it just says, I got fucked in Hawaii.
Oh, God.
I got molested in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
get rid of the entendre and just get straight to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you go to Hawaii?
I was probably like 16 or 17. I went with my fam. It was a good time.
Good age. Good age.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do you remember what island?
No, not at all. We went to I think we went to 2 or 3.
All right.
We said 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. And then we went
Dipped.
home. Yeah, it was like a week.
Dang.
And we spent 2 days on a couple islands. It was fun, though. I remember having a good time. Well, it was cool. First time I snorkeled, I think, and that was tight.
Is it also the last time you snorkeled?
No, then I snorkeled in Aruba too. When I went to Aruba, when I was that was 5 years ago now, 4 years ago now, something like that. No, 6 years. I don't remember. When did my mom die? I don't remember. I'm really bad with dates.
You were
I don't know.
21. It would have been 8 years ago.
Okay, yeah,
Why do I know?
right before my mom died.
Yeah.
It was right before. Shout out Cancer, you suck.
We take back that shout out. Cancer, you're
Yeah,
bad.
actually, fucking get the fuck out of here, Cancer.
Cancer,
Get
you're
out of
trash,
fucking
dude. You're
outta
fucking
here.
dog shit.
Get the
dude.
fuck out of here, Cancer.
You're gonna get got.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fucking get you. Got my mom, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. That was the last time I snorkeled though, and that shit was, dude, Aruba was better than Hawaii for snorkeling, low key. But we did zip line in Hawaii, and that shit, Hawaii had this the second longest zip line in the world.
Whoa.
The first is in Antarctica or something. You can zip line for 2.5 miles in Antarctica. Theirs was 1.5 miles long, one line. So you're on a line for it literally takes you 6 minutes to get from one side to the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's hella long, but it was so sick because you're over the most beautiful greenery you've ever seen. Shit was fucking gnarly, dude.
Hey, we got some. We got a user submitted DM.
Oh yeah, I saw there's a video, right? And it's from our favorite person.
It is from our favorite person.
Yeah, shout
Favorite
out
person,
Dana.
Dana. I'm gonna go ahead and just watch this video.
Dana's the
real quick.
goat, dude. She said new pod, new stickers. She's right, dude. We need new stickers.
She's right.
Fuck.
Yo, Dana hits me up
Dana's the
every
fucking goat,
week
dude.
with the dude. Where's the new stickers?
Yeah, let's
And I'm
get some
I don't
stickers.
know.
We can do it.
get
We
it
got a
done.
new sick logo, so
Yeah.
we just need to get the QR code on there and get some new stickers. I actually found some old stickers in my nightstand when I was cleaning the other day. I was like, oh wow, I still have 10 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I have a couple? Can I have one?
I might have thrown them away.
No.
Yeah.
That's memories, dude.
Dude, yeah, I might have tossed them.
It's also
You want
like a
the-
quarter.
Do you want the YGM neon sign, bro?
I don't know, maybe.
Because it's just sitting in my
Yeah.
bedroom.
We got that old vintage podcast stuff, that old stuff.
selling old merch.
Seriously, take this
I guess
wheel,
I have
though.
to take the wheel.
Take the
you
wheel
should
for
take
sure,
The
though.
wheel's cool though. We can use that.
It was a really good idea. And I stand by it. We didn't
We
use
tried.
it.
We used it half a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't really try.
No,
No.
not at all.
We
It's
even,
okay though.
we did fill it out. Those are some decent ones on there.
Yeah.
We have a wheel segment that just says sniff it. I don't even know what that means, but you could just sniff it.
Start a rumor.
That one's fun. I love starting rumors about people.
Best gagging impression, dog. What does that even mean?
So on
dude?
our wheel, we have another one that just says best gagging impression, and then in parentheses it says dog? Question
I
mark.
don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know who wrote that.
I
but
don't
That's
know.
not my handwriting. I know
All right.
that. Yeah.
Butt stuff in butt. I think that one's yours.
No, I'm doing an impression. That's my handwriting. Butt stuff and butt was not my handwriting.
That's not you?
No, that's not my handwriting.
That was me.
Zach, that was you?
No.
Yep.
Take
I'm
off
take
your
a
pants.
shot. I'm doing an impression,
Call yo ex.
and I'm favorite smell.
No, take a shot looks like me.
No, I think take a shot's me. No, it might be you. I'm
Prank
favorite
call is
smell.
me. I don't know. We're not going to use this
Yeah,
wheel
dude,
anymore.
fuck this wheel. Wheel's gone.
I
New
bought a wheel.
podcast, new us. You know,
I bought a wheel once because I thought wheels are fun.
wheels are fun, dude.
People love wheels.
Who doesn't? Wheel of Fortune. They made a whole game show about a wheel.
Yep. And turns out we did not
How
like
long
the
has Wheel of
wheels.
Fortune been on air? Like fucking 40 years?
Can I guess?
My guess would be 25 years,
No longer. I think it first aired in 1978.
which would make it how old?
That would make it close to 40. That'd make it 36, I think.
What year did you say?
78.
Ooh, 75, dude.
Damn, dude.
Damn, that bitch old, bro.
Yep, that bitch is 39.
God damn.
Damn near 40 years. All right, well, we did pretty good today, guys. I
Yeah,
think
this was a good episode.
this was solid.
This is great. Tiki Torch.
Tiki Torch.
Good cocktail made by Keegan Hunter Lawrence.
Yeah.
Full government name. Go Google him.
Go ahead and do that. The Tiki Torch, it's going to be lime juice, simple syrup, coconut puree, or Coco Lopez, whatever you have on hand. Sailor Jerry spiced rum, Ancho Reyes chili liqueur, or any other jalapeno chili liqueur substitute.
Put some fresh hollies in there.
Throw some fresh jalapenos in that.
Yeah.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just throw a couple fresh jalapenos.
Kick it up a notch.
And a dash of peach schnapps or peach bitters.
Bam.
All right. Bye.
Please drink responsibly.
Oh, yeah.